Okay. Wow, I hit go live right when Layton's theme started again. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. I need to grab my
Hello,
donation.
Jim.
Hey, Jim. Uh, Good to know you're still alive. Good to know good to know the Inquisition War trilogy hasn't killed you yet. I just need to find my stupid fucking donation link so that I can... Here we go. There we are. Pin message. Hey, TC. It's a good game because like most Layton games are very good. Also, thankfully, the shooting pain is in my left arm tonight for some reason, so I can still click just fine.
Aw.
Let me just move my T over to the other side.
Welcome, Roman.
Hey, Roman. Alright. Let's continue. What did we name? Oh, that's right. We named this one Inga. We were Comrade the first time around. Have I beaten this game before? No.
No
We
spoilers.
beat, I got spoiled for this game by mistake earlier today, because I was watching a stream of an entirely, I was watching an old stream archive of Layton versus Ace Attorney and some stuff about this, and like discussions of better Layton twists came up. Hey Bill, Steel Shod should be returning soon. This is the first time I have had the energy to do literally anything in the last like 3 weeks now. Jeez. I'm really sorry about that, but I have not been having an easy time, and I'm just kind of starting to get back on my feet. Okay. But yeah, Kelly has no idea what's going to happen though, so
Everyone's dead.
yes, this is the Orient Express. Everyone committed the murder. Hey, Code. Trailing the thief who stole the Elysian box, Luke and Layton board the Voluntary Express.
Why is the narrator Layton's voice?
Because I've missed doing Layton's voice. The decadent... No, you know who the narrator is. The decadence of the train, which is known as a cruise ship on rails, astounds them. Surrounded by the luxury of the Voluntary Express, the pair begins their investigation.
Wait, is that actually true, Strike Stars?
It's TC. TC is his name.
Oh,
This is the person that I know, honey.
Strike Stars TC, okay.
Yeah.
Just TC. But is that like, wait, does your emulator have microphone integration?
I believe Desmium does. If it's not properly set up now, I can set it up. Let me double check, actually. Let's go to config, microphone settings, use connected. Okay. So my options: use connected physical microphone. It just says not suitable for tool-assisted speedrun. That should be fine.
Yeah. Oh, great. Layton's trans now? Good for him.
Oh, look at this man.
What a man. We have to talk to him. Beluga.
Travel by rail to put a spring
Oh,
in your step.
He's being voice acted.
I couldn't agree more.
I do love train travel. It's a shame that taking a train to visit you is 21 hours.
But it also involves no TSA and no driving.
True. Whoa. Streamlabs. Somebody. Thank you, Jim. Jim donated $40.
Yeah.
Before you ask how I was allowed to send this, and my fiance wants you to know, keep up the fantastic content, and if Jim gets too punny, remind him of the book. We like Jim's pun here. Hey, Schlavulax. Beluga caviar sounds good. Oh my God. Given that caviar is fish eggs, and this man's name is Beluga, I don't know if that's better or worse than,
Gray, don't be mean to Jim.
And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fine as
I do
yours,
fucking
Mr.
love
Beluga.
trains, though.
Trains are nice because you can just
So
sleep.
you know my name, do you?
Apparently a train up to, like, Massachusetts to visit my sibling is, like, actually shorter than driving there?
When's the next Minecraft stream? That's a good question.
You know, we should do that again.
But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London.
Hello,
I've seen your
Nix.
face in the papers more than a few times.
Hey, Nix.
Oh, is that
TC
so?
donating is always optional.
And, like, you're already donating to my Patreon anyway, and also you're a friend that I actually know. I'm not going to...
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me.
Thanks, Nix.
You know what if we now that you said it, now I don't want to have a good stream. Let's have a terrible stream, honey.
When am I gonna balance that loot table? When I remember and have energy. A dreadful combination. I've been working on that for a very long time, and I've been trying to figure that out. I also want to figure out how to fuck with enemy spawns to prevent the weird drop crashes from happening.
Yeah.
That beluga fellow is a bit fishy. No, he's...
Belugas are mammals.
The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side.
Also, I really hope Layton gets a sword fight in this one.
I've heard tales of this train's
No, honey, you don't
so I
understand.
decided
Layton
it
is
was
a
time to
highly
experience
trained
it
fencer.
firsthand.
Nice.
Well, isn't that something? It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton, was it? Oh my, just look at how late it's gotten. I really have to run. Do enjoy your time aboard.
He's...
Oh, one
he's
of the
such a
doors is
snitch.
cracked.
I think we've been in here before, but yeah.
Yeah, but isn't
Yeah,
this
this
new
is the
chapter?
Granny
Oh,
Riddleton
this is
door.
Granny Riddleton. This is chapter 2 now, though, so...
Yes. Why don't we head back to the dining car now, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite. I have missed Jim's puns. Decide to visit the dining car for a second time. Oh, this is still not
Looks like
open.
no one's here right now.
Check back later. Do you have a puzzle for us?
Who was voicing? It's been too
I
long.
don't remember. Hey, Magic Man. I don't remember who was voicing her. She is a depressed retail employee, so I guess it should be me. Gosh, I am about to just keel
Gray's
over from
headcanon is
boredom.
getting... Gray's Professor Layton headcanon is really fleshing itself out.
It really is. Sure, this job pays well, but it's slow, it's painful.
And that's the end. Okay,
You know,
sure.
that's a mood, though. Welcome back, sirs. My deepest apologies for the wait. Let me show you to your seats.
All right. It's finally time to eat.
My sentiments exactly.
I just realized this person's chat. This
Mm-hmm.
person's in chat.
And there's a pinned comment on the last All Guardsman party saying when Shoggy finishes writing it. What do you mean? Magic Man just said, what do you mean you don't have any candles on the menu?
Wow, look at all these choices. It's enough to make my head spin.
All these oh, look over there. Is it candles? There is some sort of commotion going on. You call this hot cuisine? I call it slop. You're saying we actually serve this to our customers? Jeez, what was his voice? I remember it being a little dopey. I think I was doing him, though.
What kind of respectable train doesn't serve candles?
I'll make it right away, sir. Pheh. Get that mess out of my sight this instant. But of course, I'm very sorry to have displeased you so. And another thing. Look at these vases and that picture. Utterly tacky. Replace them immediately.
What?
But sir, that piece is a quintessential work by the world-renowned. I don't care if the Queen of England painted it. Replace it, and I'll be quick about it. Yes, of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements at once.
Hey, it's that same man we saw earlier. I don't think he's ever been... I don't think I've ever seen anyone so bossy. And loud.
That would be Mr. Beluga, I believe. It's too bad that picture wasn't to his taste. I think it's marvelous. And speaking of pictures, Luke, have I got a puzzle for you? A bullet train, they serve lead instead. Oh.
15 picarats.
Made of curved lines that intersect to create sections. If you want to color in the entire canvas so that no section touches the side of a section with the same color.
I haven't actually looked at the picture yet, but I'm willing to bet it's 2.
How many times? What's the fewest? No, 3.
No, wait, no. It's gonna be at least 3. 1 second.
Yeah, this is Yeah, it should be. I mean, 3.
It's a maximum of 4, but it's at least 3.
Which one has the most?
Wait, are you able to look at the paint buckets at the bottom? Are you able to actually color them? No.
But
well, you
I
can
can
do
memo. Oh,
so the
memo
bottom
doesn't
3
have...
sections. Yeah, it doesn't have colors, but you can number them.
Yeah.
So the bottom 3 sections, so the bottom left 3 sections all have to be different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom left. It was the one you just labeled and then 2 to the right of it.
Yeah, but this one also has to be a different.
True.
Oh, well, wait. This can be the same color as one of those, though.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be
3.
3, yeah. Because I'm moderately... Jeez, why do I keep...
I think I know how I can prove that it's 3. Just give me 1 second. Yes, it is definitely 3.
Okay. Yeah, I'm moderately aware of this from some map-making theory stuff. And I'm...
4-color theorem.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
Jim draws the line at paint puzzles. He hoped we were ready for it. And he would feel blue if we'd missed it. He's glad we're not too yellow to finish it. TC, I have the advantage of puzzle
Having
math
a
girlfriend.
having a smart girl, having a puzzle. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I just really like puzzles. I'm really puzzle smart.
Wow, they really did just manage it with like almost entirely
Yeah.
two colors.
Yeah, it was only the bottom left corner that was a problem.
Holy fuck. Hey, Lek.
Expertly solved, Luke. After a puzzle like that and a lovely meal, I could use a break. Let's head back to our room.
Okay, Cyberlex, I just didn't want to say I'm smart and like imply that like other people are dumb if they can't do puzzles. That's not true.
Alright, random voice. Hello there! Sorry to interrupt your game, but there's something important you should know. As you progress through the story, some puzzles will disappear from their original locations. These puzzles are then moved to Granny Riddleton's shack, on the middle of the train, where you can solve them when you want.
Hey, Cyberlex, I didn't teach myself calculus when I was 12. I was 11.
Oh my god. Okay then, here's the first set of puzzles to be sent to the shack. If no puzzles appear on the next screen, it means there are no unsolved puzzles to send right now. Oh, we missed one.
We must go to Granny Riddleton. No, we don't decide to return to our room in car 3. We decide to head for Posel. Oh, it won't let us
Aw.
go to Granny Riddleton.
Yeah, Code, I am majoring in math. I want to be a math teacher, so.
Now, what do we have here?
My boy, my sweet little boy, you've got to do something right this instant. Search the entire train. How the fuck? Oh, that's right, we did see him boarding at the start.
Madam, please calm down so I can understand the situation.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm a fucking nerd. Fight me about it.
Oh, Inspector Chelmy, I had no idea you were on board. Well, if it isn't Mr. Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk. I have other matters to attend to, namely, a missing boy. Seems this woman's child has gotten off to somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen him around? No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys. Except for my own young boy.
My little boy wandered off and he hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wits' end worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand that you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy.
Wait, when did I tutor Gray? What? Did I do that?
I don't remember you tutoring Gray.
I might have at some point. I don't know.
I think you offered to at some point.
Yeah, I probably offered to, because
Because you offered to tutor everyone.
I offered to tutor everyone.
She's been going on like this from the moment I walked in. I understand your concern, madam. My friend and I will be glad to lend a hand to your search. We'll have the best chance at recovering the boy if we set out searching immediately.
Shalabiak says that if we did the Patreon math tutoring idea, I would have made more money than I would have as a math teacher. Which maybe.
Yes, that's exactly what I just said. Now go find my boy and already tell him Mummy's worried about him.
Seems the only clues we have to go on are this shoe that the tyke left behind and his name, Tom. I've tried to squeeze more details from the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding that I search the entire train.
This is one of Tom's shoes. Oh, it's the dog.
Yeah.
Really tiny, isn't it?
Yes, I find it quite curious myself, Luke.
What's strange is I don't think most children with feet that size can even walk yet.
Let's see if Chelmy
Oh,
has posal.
Tell me it's awful.
It was certainly a surprise to see you on board,
Yeah,
Inspector.
thanks, Shabulax.
May I ask what brings you here? During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late Doctor's diary. Its pages detail the Doctor's final days, which led me to this train. But since this investigation is none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, right now, finding that lost child is my top priority. However, since all I have to go on is a shoe and a name, this search will be an uphill battle. Luke and I would be glad to offer our assistance in the matter.
No, Jim's heading out, honey.
Oh, well, it's time to go. I'll try not to make this one slow. The restless mind must dream of puns so that I may have my fun. Enjoy the candle. Don't eat more than you can handle.
That was one of
Good
Jim's
night,
better
Jim.
puns. Or better rhymes.
It had a good meter to it.
Oh, I'm sure you would. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got quite the reputation for poking your nose into other people's business. But before I let you in on my case, show me your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle.
No.
Wasn't Chelmy in the last game? No, Chelmy. So spoilers, but also we've streamed it, so most of the people here have seen it. The Chelmy in the last game turned out to be Don Paolo, the evil Waluigi-looking man, in a suit that made him look like Chelmy, pretending to be Chelmy, which is why in this game, when Luke first meets Chelmy, he tries to pull his face off. A woman in a shoe store pays for a pair of $30 shoes with a $50 bill. The clerk doesn't have change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the $50 bill. He then gives the woman her change. A while later, the clerk next door comes into the shoe store complaining that the bill she got from the shoe clerk was counterfeit. The mortified shoe clerk gives the other shopkeeper a $50 bill of his own in apology. Both the woman with the fake bill and the shoes she took are gone. In total, how much did the shoe store clerk lose in total dollars? 50.
No.
80.
1 second. No, one second. So at the start, the woman had $0 because she paid with counterfeit. The
Shoes are $30.
the shoes are $30. So the store effectively had $30, and then the other store had $50. So then
Yes, but they paid the $50 back to the other store, so 50 plus 30 is 80.
I think it's 80, but I just want to because I think that's how this
Okay.
one works. But 1 second.
Schlebulax is already wondering how Waluigi's going to work into this case.
No, it's 70.
I think it's 80, but okay.
1 second. No, this is a so there's only so here's what I'm thinking. So the stores cost 30, or so the shoes cost 30. So the since the shoes cost 30, the store clerk has to give $20 in change, so he loses $20 there. and then he has to give $50 back to the other store. So that's 70. You lose 20, you lose 50, that's 70.
I don't. Okay.
Because the shoes cost 30, but he gave $20 in change.
Consider this
Okay.
puzzle solved. Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
No? Okay, wait.
I'm gonna try 80.
No.
Oh my
One
god, honey. I just want to try.
Okay, go ahead and try it. I think it might be 80.
This should do
Oh.
the trick.
No.
If it's not 80, then I think it
well,
might be...
I suppose
What
you
the fuck?
can't
Okay.
win them all.
He gains $50 from gain change, loses 20. Oh, is he out $20? Is he out only $20? I think he's out only $20. Yeah, he's out only $20.
Okay.
Or no, wait, what the fuck? God fucking damn it! 1 second.
Also,
He
they
loses the
massively improved the quality of life of these puzzles in this. Holy fuck. Because you input in the places instead of having to write the whole number.
I know that there's an easy way to think about these puzzles. These kinds of problems. I just forget what that is. And I'm trying not to look at chat in case people are spoiling it.
People are also trying to figure it out, but none of them have. Let's see. Gave. Oh, I think Magic Man got it actually, and his logic on that makes sense. I'm putting up the memo sheet. So, honey, someone pays. So, it's $30 shoes. Actually, wait. Can I use my tablet with this emulator, please? Okay. Oh. Ah. No, I can't. What?
Is the emulator bad? Oh, because you're using your tablet now?
I'm trying to, but but it just...
It's like you're writing in cursive.
It thinks that hovering it over here is pressing.
Oh.
So that whole thing... So I was trying to use that to write notes down, but the emulator doesn't recognize that I'm not actually pressing the tablet.
I'm coming up with losing 20.
Losing 20. No, you have to lose more than 20.
Why?
Because you're giving 20 to the woman, and then you're also giving 50 to the other shop
You gained
clerk.
50 from the other shop clerk.
Yeah, but then you had to pay the shop clerk $50 back.
Yeah, so plus 50, minus 50, and then minus 20 and change. So that comes out to minus 20.
All right, I'll try it. I think it's
Consider
100.
this puzzle solved. Well, I suppose you
'Cause-
can't win them all.
Because, honey,
What?
so you lose 20 to the woman, you lose 30 to the shoes, and you lose 50 to the shopkeeper, so that's 100.
But what about the 50 you gained?
You didn't gain 50. You used that to... You used...
Oh, right. Wait, fuck, yeah.
I heard you about to say it.
Now to test my theory.
See it. Oh, it's not that either.
Well, I suppose that's
What?
Okay.
possibility eliminated.
Okay.
Right. So you break up. So you give the other shopkeeper a counterfeit 50 to break it.
So, Magic Man, you were wrong.
So you have three things running around: the counterfeit 50, the non, and money. The counterfeit 50 ends up in. So at the start, the counterfeit 50 ends up in the other shopkeeper's hands. So it's like they got plus 50, and then minus 50 for paying you back. You got you got minus 50 for paying the counterfeit, and then plus 50 for breaking the 50. And then the customer was minus 50, and then plus 20, and you were minus 20. But then that original, everything that was counterfeit doesn't count. So you lose $70. We already answered that.
I am putting in a hinted coin. Okay.
I know that these are complicated, but I've done these puzzles for so long that I could have sworn I remember how to do them, but sure.
Had the shoe clerk not gone next door to get change, he might never have realized he lost money.
If he didn't need to if he had to change himself, he would have lost $20. And then lost another 50. Didn't we already answer 70?
We did. And we also tried 20.
I could have sworn we already answered 70. Do you want to try 70 again? Because we're at the point where it doesn't.
Wait, no. 50. Because he lost 20.
I don't think the value of the shoes matters here.
I think it's...
Because it's talking about how much did the shoes...
Because it's... He lost the change, and he lost...
Consider this puzzle solved.
He only actually lost the value of the bill.
Right, because... Oh my god. That's the easy way to... Wait, okay, it does take into account the value of the shoes, apparently? What the fuck? But yeah, so the thing is, I remember this. So first off, if it takes into the value of the shoes, this is how it works. Because the only way that money can be lost is that when people use the counterfeit bill when they didn't think they used the counterfeit bill, and that can only ever take away $50.
That was
So because
such a Layton puzzle.
Because it's a closed system, and you think that everyone starts with an even amount of money, like with no profit. So if someone thinks that they made $50 and they didn't, they had to have lost $50.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking stupid. But yeah, the fact that it took into account the value of the shoes.
Well, it was pretty clear that it took into account the value of the shoes.
Why?
No, I mean in its pictogram, it was displaying the value of the shoes pretty prominently.
Whatever.
So, ow, fuck. Okay.
Seems your fame isn't entirely undeserved. Nevertheless, this is my case, so I'll be searching for Tom alone.
Shelmy, why are you a piece of shit?
Search on if you like, but don't get your hopes up.
Magic Man is going to go sulk for being
look
in
at
an
the
account.
lights.
Whoever did the lighting here has an excellent taste. Because they're clearly eating the candles instead of using them.
Oh wait, can we? Honey, I
I want to go to Granny Riddleton.
But we can now. Why can we do it now?
Because it changed our goal.
Oh,
Our
right.
goal earlier was to
we
go
can
to.
talk to her.
Oh, this is her room.
We can talk to her though.
No.
Oh, she has puzzle.
I want to do the Granny Riddleton puzzle first. Oh!
Hey,
Hey, Flora.
it's Flora.
Do you want to be Flora?
Oh,
Is everything all right, miss? Miss Person I have never met once in my life before.
I'm just fine, thank you. Excuse me.
Layton ran out of tea, so Layton is now drinking
Say.
booze.
Say, does that lady seem kind of familiar to you? Yes, Luke, that was Flora, you fucking idiot.
Yes, now that you mention it, something about her did seem rather familiar.
It was very obviously Flora, you fucking idiot.
Luke, I think we need to get you a pair of glasses.
Hello there, sunny boys! Ever get all knock-kneed and goosebumpy from a terrifyingly hard puzzle? Well, have no fear. The beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton stands before you, ready to help.
I should have known. Who else would this tiny house belong to? Hey, wait a second. What are you doing here anyway?
So you've heard of me, eh? Hey, Shorty. Good to know I'm still a hit with the young'uns. Also, I guess this proves that Granny Riddleton wasn't a clockwork person.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, Mason. It is going okay.
I got my first COVID shot today, which is nice.
I found out my work didn't tell me that we needed to sign up online because I'm night shift, so I don't matter. And now there's no appointments because all the appointments got filled up. So I gotta wait until we maybe get another shipment.
Code, you can just say you want to eat some meat, but don't want to go up to the fridge. You don't have to say flesh.
Yeah, but flesh sounds creepier. Oh god, it's like if you're ever going to the kitchen, the best thing to say is, "Yeah, I'm going to the kitchen. Do you want anything to put in your body?" You know, stuff to put in you. But yeah, I'm like hoping. I think we get our shipments on Fridays, so I'm gonna like. I'm checking like roughly every day on the website that we are apparently supposed to use.
Yeah, the night shift gets so much love.
Yeah. Like we always get priority when someone calls out. We get so many extra people scheduled. If you can't tell, we had someone call out last night, and I guess not last night now, night before last, and they didn't bother calling anyone because they figured we'd be fine, and the other person was the next to last person there, who was done at 9.
Code, to be fair, DoorDash does still deliver past midnight, but also just a reminder that if you ever order DoorDash, tip in cash and put in the delivery instructions that you are going to tip in cash.
Yeah.
Like the only way that will only make the Dasher make more money.
Yeah. It's one of those, like, our bosses keep claiming that they're hiring a bunch more people and that they're trying to find someone to cover the 10 o'clock shift, because we are supposed to have someone there until, we are supposed to have another cashier until 10 o'clock. They aren't, though. And the things that they've had up for the last 2 months that say open interviews, we aren't doing open interviews. They keep changing the posters so that it looks like we're actually that it looks like we're actually doing them, but we're not actually doing open interviews.
Anyway,
it's
sorry.
your line.
What do you mean? Of course I've heard of you. We met before, remember?
Nope. I suspect you've got the wrong granny, boy. Never seen you before. But you're here now, so that means you want to hear my spiel, right?
Not really.
Oh, no need to be modest. Allow me to thank you for visiting me by bestowing a little tidbit of information on you. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. It's happened to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. I imagine any puzzles you left behind have found their way to my hut as well. If you want to say hello, if my hut is empty, then you clever lads will just have to go out there and find some more puzzles. Now why don't you take a peek inside the hut and see what's there? A strip of paper.
Oh, a whole 10 pickerheads. Are we trying to do every puzzle? Yes. Last time we did all the puzzles that we could find on our way through, and then at the end we found everything that we missed, and then we did all the bonus puzzles.
2 inches.
Oh geez, I hadn't even read the description. Okay.
Wait, maybe not. 1 second. This is one of those.
I was trying to fold a strip of paper in half. You
1 inch.
notice that
1 inch.
Oh. Oh, wait. Figure out what the distance between the two folds is when expressed in tenths of an inch, so it would be 10.
Ooh, 10.
We missed this one. This one was easy to find. Yeah, we missed this one somehow. I don't know. This is the only one we missed. But we did miss it. Ah, it was secretly another match puzzle. Panting.
We've not been finding hint coins.
We've got a few.
Not very often. Just feels like there's fewer things to click.
Hinted coin.
Now talk to
Awful woman.
what's her name? Baguette?
Babbitt.
Sweet baby boy.
How can she sleep at a time like this?
I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance.
It's almost definitely the dog that
We know that it's a
Flora's
dog.
carrying.
Oh wait, right?
Flora was carrying a dog. It's almost definitely that dog.
Come, Luke, the sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put this poor lady at ease.
She's anything. Poor is not the word
Click
I'd
on the
use.
vase. Yes, this is a pose. Wow, that flower vase looks like it cost a chunk of change.
It's true, but lovely decorations really do wonders for a room. That's doubly true for flowers. Tell me, Luke, what do you think of flowers like these? Puzzle flowers.
Oh yeah, I have the Tau army that my friend is sending me. I got a tracking number and it should be here on Tuesday. And it might actually be enough Tau for a 1,000-point army, I'm not sure.
What's the difference between A and B?
Specs. Here and here.
Okay, then it's A.
Just leave it to me. Piece of cake.
Some weebs for my tiny men.
It's literally only that one spec. Wow.
Oh.
Nice job. Not all puzzles will be such a breeze, but let's keep moving for now.
Can never get a straight answer on why the tower is so controversial in the community. Oh, the reason for that is because in the early days of Tau lore, they were legitimately just written to be an uncontroversial fave.
Oh, take a look at this, Professor. It's...
Food scraps, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you suppose Tom wandered into the kitchen to grab something to eat?
Well, it's possible, though if that's the case, the child certainly is lacking in the manners department.
It's
But,
also
A dog.
a dog.
But yeah, so early days Tau were just written to be the good guys. No, I don't want to talk to her again. Her hitbox, she has a hitbox and it's massive. But yeah, so the original like writing for the Tau was, yeah, they're just uncontroversial and good and communists. But then classic 40k fans got really grumpy, and by classic 40k fans, I mean classic 40k fans in like the why did I go in here again? In like the 80s, 90s. That's hair.
It is.
That's some hair. Before I click on him, I want to finish my spiel. So, classic 40k fans got very grumpy about the Tau not being grimdark enough. So then GW started writing grimdark lore for the Tau, except the grimdark lore for the Tau isn't grimdark enough to make... it's not grimdark enough to make them, like, overtly, outwardly evil. But it's grimdark. It is grimdark enough to make everything that they were supposed to be before just not good now. And like, the thing is, like, most of the stuff that they supposedly do now, like torture of, like the brainwashing and control of people that they of people that join them, like, none of that is worse than what any of the other factions do. And Psychic Awakening added that maybe the warp also works differently now, because apparently one of the Tau septs started killing non-Tau auxiliaries who had greater warp connections, because they started believing in the greater good enough that there is now a god of the greater good, except that's not how the warp has ever worked in lore before. And that's not how chaos gods have ever worked in lore before. They're supposed to be based on, like, base emotion, not believing in good things. It's not... yeah. It's very badly handled. And then on top of that being, like, very weirdly added and not making a ton of sense, G-Dubs completely dropped the Psychic Awakening storyline. So we'll never get a resolution to that. Apart from, now some people are also going, oh, the tower also getting rid of their human auxiliaries too. So it's bad. It's just bad. Wasn't it that the Tau visited the warp and got a nightmare from it? Maybe? I think that's been, like, the explanation a couple of times and then been retconned other times.
Oh, a passenger. Sorry to write. Didn't mean to get in the way of you using the deck.
You're not a passenger, too?
Nah, I'm just the mechanic on the train. I ride along with her in case something goes funny. But as you might figure, she's as smooth as butter. Makes my job pretty easy. In fact, I got so much free time that I started making up puzzles. Want to take one for a test drive?
You found the right puzzler, sir.
Oh, it's a maze. After years of bad business, the local zoo has finally run out of money to feed its animals. Bellies rumbling from days with no food, the animals make a plan to escape the zoo. After prying open the bars on their rusted cages, all the animals attempt to find their way through the maze-like walls of the zoo to the exit. Tap the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo, and then tap submit. Just remember the animal shows its true colors in the wild. Oh, so if...
So the rabbit can reach the exit, so can the lion. But the lion and the rabbit will meet.
If the lion, the tiger, and the croc...
The lion and the rabbit will meet. So, yeah. The giraffe can't escape. The panda will run into the crocodile and also can't escape anyway. So I think only the lion will get out. Because I assume the lion will eat the rabbit.
Yeah, can this...
No.
Wow. Wow, that's grim.
Only the lion can escape. Except also technically the rabbit can escape, but judging by the question, I think the rabbit.
That's a very grim.
There we have it.
Hey, what's the big idea? Don't you know it's hard to pass time with puzzles when you solve them that fast?
Give us harder puzzles then, nitwit.
Hey, that was kind of mean.
I'm sorry, that was very ungentlemanly of me.
Don't suppose anything on the journey.
Oh, let's check here.
There were people. What's this? Something's fallen behind those boxes. Oh,
It's a
hat!
It appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I can reach it from here.
Maybe the cap belongs to Tom.
We certainly shouldn't rule out the possibility.
Oh, hey, since we're on the subject of caps, have you heard of this one, Professor? How many times is this just an introduction to a puzzle?
God. Preschool teacher had everyone in their class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps onto their heads and said, "Okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at the hats all your friends are wearing. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red hats gets a balloon."
It's a red balloon.
Or gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. In a class of 10 children, only some of the kids got a red balloon. Knowing this, how many kids went home with a
6.
red balloon?
6.
Okay.
And now to test my theory.
Oh, TC said that
And there we have it.
the shoe store guy who got ripped off is at the bottom of the painting.
Oh. Rats! I was sure I could stump you with that one.
Better luck next time, Luke. For now, we'd better return to searching for that lost little boy.
You know what one of my favorite, puzzles of all time is?
What?
So you have so let's say you have you have 10 people in a room, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say you are one of 10 people in the room,
Okay.
and someone else says that everyone should close their eyes, and that they're gonna go around and like put different colored dots on everyone's forehead, okay? Like
Mhm.
let's do it like this puzzle: some red, some blue. Okay, and then after they do that, they're gonna let everyone open their eyes, and then every 5 minutes they're gonna ask everyone in the room if they can if they can tell them what the color on their own forehead is, and if they think and if they think that they have a red dot, they can raise their hand. If they have a blue dot, they can if they have a blue dot, if they have a red dot, they'll raise their right hand. If they have a blue dot, then they won't do anything. Uh, assuming that assuming that you can see 4 other people with a red dot, how can you determine the color of your dot, and after how many minutes will it take?
You can guarantee it. You can guarantee it in 10 minutes
How?
by doing one thing the first time to find out if you're right, and then just doing the
Oh,
other.
they won't tell you when they're right. If you
Oh.
you just have to raise your hand when you know for a fact that you have that you have to raise your hand when you know for a fact that you have a red dot on your forehead, and don't raise your hand at all if you think you have a blue. If you either don't know or think you have a blue.
Well, if I don't know. I have no idea, honey. I'm bad at puzzle.
So, what's really cool about this puzzle is that, is that
Yes, Mason. Donations do appear on stream for the weekly goal. I've also forgotten to reset the weekly goal for
So-
the new thing. So let me actually fix that.
so here's a fun fact. Given the info that I gave you yet, it's kind of a trick question. You actually can never determine the color on your own forehead.
Ah.
But now someone else walks into the room and says, at least one of you has a red dot on your forehead.
Oh.
Now, after how many minutes can you determine what the color on your forehead is?
You still can't?
No, you can do it either if you have a. You can either do it if you have a red, whether you have a red or a blue dot. You can do it after 25 minutes.
I don't understand.
Even though you were given info that you already knew, you now have enough info to deduce it after 25 minutes, because the thing is so if you think about like the basic case with 2 people,
Okay.
and it's the exact same question, someone puts a different color dot on both you and the other person's forehead, and then someone walks in and says at least one of you has a red dot. Even
Oh,
like,
wait,
and
Mason, which donate are you using the donation link in the
yeah, use the
that I
Streamlabs
pinned?
donation link.
If you used the one in the I think there may be one in the description that, yeah, okay, I think you used the paypal.me link, which doesn't show there. It's not much, but your content is too good to go unrewarded. Maybe buy one thing of paint. Or an extra night shift person. Thanks, Mason.
Yeah, but so the key is, even though that you got info that you already knew, you also got info you didn't know that the other person knew that. Because if you had a blue dot on your head and someone walked in and said at least one of you has a red dot, the other person will instantly know that they have a red dot on their forehead. But so if after 5 minutes they don't raise their hand, you now know that you don't have a blue dot on your forehead.
Right.
And if you can then generalize this to, so you will always know you will always be able to tell the person what color dot on your forehead is after 10 minutes in the case of 2 people. And so if you go into bigger and bigger cases, like with 3 people, then even though once again the info that you're given is one that you already know that was already true, you don't know that other people knew that it was true. So it's just a fun little problem like that. Like, you can be given information that you already know is true, but you can still deduce things from it. And it's really cool.
Also, it's your line.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yep, better get back to that. Now that you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a little space? Because
Maybe
he's
he's a
fucking
dog. Good question.
Do we have to hunt through the train to find all of Tom's clothing? That would be very weird. Okay. He have more puzzle. That was bad, even for Mr. Bull. I forgot his voice already.
You mean he always blows up at you like that?
Well, you know me. You know, me or someone else on the staff. The boss can be real hard to please.
That's awful. You guys shouldn't have to put up with him bullying you like that.
We shouldn't, but it's the 60s and we have fewer worker protections.
We haven't unionized yet.
Well, the boss does have a point after all. He made this railway what it is. He always says that a first-class train deserves a first-class atmosphere. Heck, even the plates we use in the dining car are a special order. The workmanship is amazing. See you later, Lek. Check out the details on the back. Details on the back of the plates. The plate in front of you bears a mark made up of two nesting equilateral triangles. Can you puzzle out how many times bigger the large triangle is when compared to the small one?
Yes.
4.
1 second. No. Maybe. 1 second. So the center of the triangle. Okay, yeah, it is just 4.
Here goes. Piece of cake.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, TC. That is awful. I am technically unionized. I am technically at a unionized workplace, but because very few grocery stores are unionized, it's very difficult for them to actually exert any power because the non-union grocery stores are able to undercut us and kill us. Do we play any online games on any platform? We play a little Minecraft together, and I've been working on getting my old 164 mod pack fully updated and released, and getting a server running on that again. And I also play Battlefield 4.
We play Steam games sometimes, and probably the one that would be most relevant to viewers would be TTS.
Code, while union busting is technically illegal, if you claim that someone is trespassing, police are able to just go and grab them. And also, police have never shown any qualms about opening fire on unionizers.
Pinkertons? Who's that?
Pinkertons weren't police. Pinkertons were a private detective agency. But if you want some real shit,
it also worked closely with police.
Yes.
And
but on top of that, some of the early coal miner unionization, they called in police and the National Guard and had them open fire with mounted machine guns on protesters with no provocation. And they killed children and family bringing food to the protesters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this stream is very anti-police. Yeah, cause
Gosh, you've really got an eye for this kind of thing. What exactly do you think Mr. Beluga doesn't like about these plates?
you got me there. I guess rich people are just fickle. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like,
Oh, I didn't want to talk to him again. He's nice, but I just want to...
there's a...
Hinted coin.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's one of those things, just because something's illegal doesn't mean people in power are going to
Yeah.
care.
in the U.S. or and really anywhere, did clicking out those people not do anything?
Yeah, clicking on those people sends you through the door.
That's so weird. Yeah, so like really anywhere, the police aren't there to protect people.
They're there to protect property. Theoretically, unless the property is damaged by people who are in support of them. Have a good night, Mason.
Like it's actually like in fucking precedent in the courts that the police have no obligation to protect you.
Yes, that was a Supreme Court case. They are not. They have no legal obligation to protect any person in the country.
Yeah,
they
they
can
also
just
have no.
say no.
They also have no legal obligation to hold up restraining orders. I learned that today in a new podcast I'm listening to.
Also, police. Let's see, what is it? Yeah. So in court, if you say that you were not aware that something was that you did something that was illegal, that is not considered a defense. However, if you are arrested for even if you didn't do anything illegal, police do not have to know. Police do not have to know whether or not something is illegal to arrest you. If they have any suspicion that what you're doing might be illegal, they can arrest you because they feel like it.
No doubt about it, the Momentary Express is the last word in luxury. Even the crystal is first rate.
I'll say, look at this glass.
Yes, its etching is quite impressive. Oh, and speaking of glasses, have you heard this one, Luke?
They've done this so many times in this chapter alone.
Honey, this is just how Layton does puzzle. Also, there is one puzzle in Layton versus Ace Attorney that is you know those liquid transfer puzzles?
Yeah.
It's like that, but advanced because there's two liquids and they can only mix in a certain quantity.
Ooh, I like that.
If only it didn't also have overly long Ace Attorney segments and an incredibly bad ending. Let's see. The owner of a four-star restaurant assigns a young waiter the task of stacking glasses in a decorative way. Eager to please, the young waiter immediately draws 5 separate designs to show them to the owner. The owner takes one glass at the design's end with a look of irritation, turns to the boy and cries, "This design is preposterous. What were you thinking? Which of the 5 designs is the owner talking about?"
B is very unstable.
C cannot exist.
Why?
This one will just fall down onto this one. Same with E. Oh, all of E will just fall down onto itself.
I just assumed that the glasses would stack like that because every single one of these.
Oh,
is like
wait,
that.
is this how they're... Okay, I assumed that they would show glasses stacking into each other by that, but yeah.
B is the least stable of all these designs.
Yes.
Here goes.
Okay.
Unless it's A because it's so boring.
That wasn't right.
It could be A because A is incredibly boring.
What? Okay, the owner takes one glance at the designs and with a look of irritation turns to the cries. This design is preposterous. What were you thinking? A is incredibly boring, but I doubt that's gonna be the answer, right? Why
E
is
is
this a
also
10
very...
puzzle?
Yeah, I just don't know what they mean by this. At least one of... Oh, I didn't mean to click that. At least one of the cup designs isn't a schlong.
Oops, that wasn't right.
It's a good point. A
Well,
lot
we
of
know
these
it's
are...
not E.
Yeah.
Because
That's actually a very good point, TC. This is the only design that doesn't...
oh, it's fucking D.
Just leave it to me.
Hey, Kana.
That was
It's going
almost
okay.
too easy.
I'm so fucking mad, honey.
Oh, jeez, that didn't even process.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Luke. Now let's move away from the glass, shall we? It'd be all too easy for it to break.
Infuriating.
Hi, Chelmy.
Mr. Chelmy,
Looks like no one's here right now.
that didn't stop us from going into that room earlier.
What is that face? I'm sorry, what? We already
just
did
talked to
Shelmy's
Chelmy,
puzzles. Yeah, it was the first one we did. Although he might have a second puzzle.
True, because we do have a.
Excuse me, madam, have you seen a small boy wandering around here? He would be missing a shoe.
Oh, I can't say that I have. I certainly remember if I'd seen a shoeless little boy.
I see. Well, thank you very...
Oh, but while you're on the topic of shoes, maybe you could help out with a little predicament of my own.
Who sewed a blobfish to a body and gave it sentience?
What?
He's talking about
That's so
her.
mean.
Also, on the topic of blobfish, have you seen that post about how the blobfish is actually great? Because it's a
No.
good post. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna find it. Let's find it. You have been lied to about the blobfish this entire time. There's this one. There's a Smithsonian Mag article called "In Defense of the Blobfish: Why the World's Ugliest Animal Isn't as Ugly as You Think It Is." So you've seen the images of a blobfish. Do you want to see what a blobfish actually looks like? And I will bring this up on stream for everyone
I
to
solved
see.
this puzzle, by the way, honey.
Let me finish my blobfish rant first.
Okay, hopefully I'll remember the solution.
Okay, let me put it in real quick then. What's the puzzle? It's a maze. Travel from start to goal. You only travel horizontally or vertically one space at a time, and you must alternate left and right. Left and right shoes every step. Okay.
Right. 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 Up. Up. Left. Up 2. Left 2. Or right 2. Up 1. Up. Wait,
Can't go
no,
up.
down. Right. Right. Up. Left. Up. Right.
That's a fucking...
And now to test my theory.
Okay, I've got the blobfish image. Let me
And
grab...
there we have it.
Blobfishes are cool.
Yeah, so that's not what a blobfish is supposed to look like.
Yeah, I know.
So, for anyone who hasn't seen one... Browse... Let's see, where did I put the image? It's just in my downloads folder. Downloads... Open. So yeah, now everyone on stream can see what a blobfish looks like while it's still in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna... Yeah. So, the reason it looks so horrible in all the images you've seen is that's what it looks like when you drag it out of the ocean depths. Because it's from very, very deep in the water and is only designed to exist in incredibly high pressure environments. And if you pull them out of that, if you pull them above a certain depth, you know how humans implode if you go past a certain depth? That basically happens with the reverse happens with blobfish, where their air sacs are pushed out through their mouths, killing them, and then they turn into the horrible blob-looking thing that most people are familiar with as the blobfish. So there's like this whole post, and I can't find it at a cursory glance, which means I'm not going to continue looking for it because that would take a lot of time. And I am suffering. Oh, fucking ow. Shoulder pain.
Oh no.
I've been getting a lot of just random pain in all kinds of weird areas, and like, I think some of it might be tendinitis. But a lot of it is definitely not, because it's happening in spots that would not be...
That where tendons don't exist.
Well, I mean, tendons exist there, but they're happening in spots and at times that do not correlate with tendinitis.
That tendinitis can be serious, honey.
It can. And I'm pretty sure that's what's happening with, like, my wrists, which do occasionally hurt when I'm typing or playing some games. Which is why I've been taking a break from a lot of typing and playing certain games lately.
Well, color me surprised. You've got quite the noodle under that hat, don't you? Quite the noodle.
Oh, that's from the first puzzle that we did.
Yeah, we're in a new chapter.
Give it up, but it's a secret. Both of us processed that at the same time. Oh man, I'm dog food.
What's the matter, mister?
What? Oh, hey. So I snuck into my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? Thing is, then I dropped it. I've been trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I've only found one. That's quite the predicament. I know I had a voice for this guy last time.
No, but this is better.
Also, he has an open shirt with a fishnet shirt underneath it.
That does look like a fishnet shirt.
He also has a heart belt buckle, so I'm entirely certain that that is intended to be a fishnet shirt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and if word gets out about this wrecked camera, I'm gonna get major flack from the boss, man. Oh, brain flash incoming. Did this. I'm gonna give this busted hunk of junk to you. You do with it what you want. Just get rid of the thing, will ya? Okay, catch you on the flip side.
What? Hey, come back here.
The camera minigame. Okay, so we've got the camera, we have a hamster. So I'm certain that has just unlocked a whole bunch of new puzzles for us too. Because now we can do puzzles that will give us pieces for camera. Started to do a weird Russian accent there.
Let's keep on back.
We didn't talk to oh, Chelmy gone. This is the room that we weren't able to go in earlier.
Yep.
Invade some people's privacy.
Whoa! Wait, Capone.
Capone and his who do you want to be Capone or do you want to be his wife?
I don't know how to do an Italian accent.
Honey, there's no way either of us are gonna manage a...
Whoa there, young fellow. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here.
Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we're searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this?
Oh, sweetie, I think they might be talking about that darling cutie pie who just passed by, remember?
Oh, yes, he was a cute one. I already forgot the voice that you did for him. It's just gonna be different every time.
Okay.
He was a cute one. He was small and very clever looking, I'd say.
So you did see Tom then? He's been missing for a while now.
I didn't know whether he was a girl or a boy. Truth be told, Tom's a right nice name, though.
It's a dog.
Because it's a dog.
Oh, pish posh, dear. I bet my best mall walkers it was a girl who passed by our room.
Oh, we're talking about Flora.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I had a feeling that Scamp might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, who can really tell?
So he's talking about the dog, she's talking about Flora. Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore. What?
What? I hate to say it.
He just has that such a disappointed look on his face. Oh.
On the contrary, Luke, we may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information.
What do you mean, Professor?
You will see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance.
The professor and Luke decided Tom's disappeared.
First, let's check if they have puzzle.
Puzzle.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be more help to you.
It was nice talking with you folks, though. Let me give you a puzzle for the road. And we're just gonna solve it right in front of you. We're not even gonna take it on the road.
8 people are playing an unusual communication game. In this game, one person has to get a message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Using these rules, what's the shortest amount of time?
3 minutes.
Because they can spread it to each other.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
Because everyone who knows the message can spread it to another person.
Yep. And the girl is the middle in the the girl in the middle back is the one who robbed the shoe store clerk. Oh, there she is. Yep. She's bottom right there. Such a piece of shit.
And the bottom left is the other, and the top left is the other person from that puzzle. The other store owner lady. Yes, sirree, that's the answer. Pair of sharp tacks, the two of you are. I'm downright impressed. Still, don't get your hopes up about finding that little one. He could be anywhere.
Goodness, listen to my husband. Sometimes he can be a little negative without realizing it. I, for one, am rooting for you. Best of luck finding that little one. We got a camera piece. God, I'm trying to channel the energy of... When I was really little, something my mother and my older sibling used to do to entertain me was if we got stuck behind a car going really, really slow on the road and we were late, my mother and sibling would start doing this bit of Harry and Muriel, who were an elderly couple who always showed up in, like, beautiful seasons to talk about how nice everything was while also making everybody behind them late for whatever they had to do. So we'd get, oh, Harry, look at the pretty Christmas wreaths on all the doors. And that is the voice that I'm trying to emulate for Mitzi.
Oh my god.
Because they give off Harry and Muriel energy.
Yeah. God, it's only 1:30 and I'm already tired.
I am tired. Okay, we're not going to be able to do this for a while.
Well, the button, we know where the button goes.
Oh, wait, you're right. Yes, we do.
We have to rotate it, but And I think that like the Flash?
I don't know. It could be. It looks like it fits there, so we'll just leave it there for now.
Oh, we only have one part of the hamster though.
Best of luck finding that little one.
Oh gosh.
Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child? So you two are still flipping over furniture to find that little token? Do you mean to say that the child has been found? No, not at all. What I'm saying is that the child is no longer on this train. I've asked everyone aboard, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child either got off earlier or fell from the train. Fell off? Yes, it's entirely plausible, given the way children love to run amok.
I mean, his conclusion isn't a bad one. Like,
Yeah.
when you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, Chelmer's like, this kid definitely fucking died.
Yeah, either this kid got off at a stop at some point, or fell. And
It's
either
fucking
way,
dead.
we can't find him. I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search.
Just a minute, Inspector. The windows on this train are mounted high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child would have made it off the train unnoticed?
Alright, I'll humour you. So tell me, Layton, where do you think this elusive ankle biter got off to?
Ankle biter, get it? Because it's a tiny dog.
That I can't say, but something tells me we've made a rather large misassumption here.
Oi, there's just no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing will come of it, I tell you.
I feel like whoever was writing this game was very proud of that ankle biter line.
God, like, on the one hand, I feel like I want to... Oh, hi, Flora.
Hi, Flora.
What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted.
I just saw Flora. It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while.
Also, apparently in one of the post-series games, it's Luke solving puzzles with his partner, and the end of it reveals that it is Luke's wife. So grown-up Luke gets married and goes off to solve puzzles of his own.
Good for Luke.
You too, then. I've been feeling that same sensation myself.
Do you think that someone might be tailing us?
It's certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Like this shoe!
Aww. This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor?
It certainly does.
But the strange thing is that it's for the same foot as the shoe we found earlier.
It's dog.
So it is. Aha!
Layton only just now figured it out.
So then, Tom must be... Oh, Luke, I do believe we've both made a faulty assumption.
What exactly do you mean?
Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded thus far.
Let's see. Shoe.
We found... Oh, that's you. That's right, a shoe small enough for a baby.
Cap.
But it... Oh,
Tiny corner.
correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than me.
That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Luke, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, all the while we've been searching for Tom, we've assumed that he is a small boy. But what if that assumption proves false? What
We
if we've
fucking
been
saw
wrong
the
from
lady
the
with the
start?
dog earlier, didn't we?
No, we saw her earlier, but we didn't see the dog she was carrying.
But she like mentioned
She
that
kept
she had a dog.
no, she kept going, "Oh my baby," and I went, "Her baby's going to be a purse dog, isn't it?"
Oh.
Because I have met exactly her coming through my line at work.
I see what you're getting at, Professor. The second shoe was the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, then Tom must be a three-legged person.
A 30 picker up. Really? And arrange them into a plus shape in the middle of the board. What? Oh, it is a sliding block. Okay.
Wait, is this sliding? What? Oh, it is. Okay, you got this one.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, so I can't...
Why is this a sliding block puzzle?
I'm
you can
trying
slide
to-
the middle pieces.
Oh, I can.
Surely.
I must be able to. Yes, okay.
You're doing well, honey.
Yeah, I know. Just kind of processing as I go, you know. I'm just trying to get some of these other things up and around. There we go. Now that this one's over here.
And that one up. Yep. There you go. You're pretty much
Oh, it's
there.
got to be in the center. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
Was that just like a visualization of Luke's
Layton's
deductive
apprentice
process or
strikes
something?
again.
Possibly.
Yeah, TC, we don't
Oh,
care.
I mean, I kind of do. But also...
Tom is a dog.
I was bit by a dog!
Do you recall the girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect that small dog was our friend Tom.
So if we track down that girl, we'll find the dog. And we all know who the girl is too.
Yeah, it's really obvious. They're not even trying to hide it. I think the only reason Luke and Layton haven't pieced it together is because she's only appeared before them in like one little glimpse. I was hoping Chester would have.
Oh, tell me, sir, have you by any chance seen a young lady pass by with a small dog?
Now that does ring a bell, yes. I believe she was headed towards the back of the train.
Is that so? Well, I'll head towards the front then. I wish to solve more puzzle first.
Speaking of, we're gonna talk to you again in about 2 seconds.
No, he have no puzzle. He have no puzzle either. This is their room. This is our room. Let's just double for Pobel. You can only see some of my clicks, but I'm clicking basically constantly over these surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
He won't let us in.
Asshole.
Oh, wait, no, he have puzzle. He said he'll let us
Oh!
take a peek if we have puzzle. I thought it was just going to be the same. Oh, it's just math.
Yeah.
An unknown number of people are riding the train. At the first station the train pulls into, a sixth of the people on board get off. At the next station, 1/5 of the remainder get off. This pattern continues. So at the next station it's a quarter, then a third, then half. Then at the final station, all passengers
Six.
remaining in the...
Here goes.
Cute math girlfriend.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
And that's how that one goes. Well, show's over now, so move it, will ya? If folks in there find other passengers hanging around outside their door, I'm gonna get near full. Oh. I thought that was gonna get us a peek inside. Twelmo.
Twelmo.
Well, if it isn't the famous Mr. Layton dashing around like he knows something I don't. I was just about to head to Babette's and inform her that a child is no longer aboard the train. Inspector, we are mere moments away from discovering Tom's location. Might I ask you to give us just a bit longer to finish our search? Still don't want to face the truth, eh, Layton? Fine. Since you're so intent on it and seeing how Babette is napping right now, I'll wait a while longer. But mind you, the moment she wakes up, I'm taking my findings to her. Got it? If you want to prove yourself right, bring the boy back here before that. Understood. I plan to do just that, Inspector. Not just telling Chelmy that it's a dog.
Yeah. We'd better find the girl with the dog as quickly as we can.
The DS case came with a copy of their train ticket. That's really cute. Oh, this is a man. Grousely.
Hey, look here. You guys have solved at least 12 puzzles.
You sound like you're trying to throw in weird Mario Italian.
I applaud you.
You sound like
Heartily.
you sound like a mix between a Muppet and Mario. It's like a Muppet with Mario's accent. I love it.
Yahoo! I can't see how I could dislike a couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh?
Oh yeah, no TC. I know that these people will all block your way if you don't solve enough puzzles, but Kelly and I just actively hunt puzzles for most of it.
Yeah. 'Cause I like.
Well, let's see if he have puzzle. He do have puzzle.
Nope, that's not the answer. Ooh, this one's gonna weigh heavy on my mind, I tell ya.
How long are we gonna go for? I'm thinking. I'm assuming the end of this chapter is coming up real quick, so probably not much longer than
Ow.
that.
What's with you two? What can I do you for?
We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description?
Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. Was headed to the back of the train, I think.
Like a member of the fucking Electric Mayhem.
Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way.
Now hold it right there, Top Hat. I see how it is. Get old Grousely to answer your question and then scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know, so the way I figure it, you should at least lend a fella a hand.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you needed our help. How may we be of service?
There's this puzzle. It's been on my mind for ages now. Maybe you'll have better luck with it when I try.
Oh my god. A man sitting next to you on the train shows you a picture he's drawn. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Can you figure out how much of it is made up of clouds compared to the area that's made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you can use to work this out. How much of the area is sky versus clouds?
It's a definite way you can work this out.
The area is 10.
Oh, I see it. It's the same. It's 50-50. So, 1-to-1. Oh, 5 and
Yeah.
5.
I had a feeling it was going to be something like that. No.
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
It is not. Yeah, there's definitely more blue than there is white.
What?
This section is entirely blue. This section is mostly white. It's a ratio? Oh, so it is one. It should be. I should have put 1-to-1. I assumed it was.
Should do the trick.
Oh,
No, it's still not right.
it tells us the
Well,
total area
I
is 10.
suppose
It
that's one
should add up to
possibility
10.
eliminated.
I'm just gonna. So I'm gonna let you solve it, but I'm gonna look up the solution just so I know what format to put it in.
Okay.
You know? Because sometimes Layton puzzles, like, give you a click. Oh, wait, I have to get the touch thing off there. What's this puzzle? This puzzle is puzzle number 12. Wow, apparently this is one of the bad ones because it's, like, one of the first suggestions.
It should 100% 50-50.
Okay, yeah, so it is a ratio, but because it's uneven, it's just going to be written as
It is
the number
uneven?
nine. It is uneven. There are at least two sections that are entirely
6 to
blue,
4.
but
It is
there's
6 to
no
4.
section.
It is 6-4.
I will tell you right now, you are correct. I love that they changed how to write things. That was my biggest gripe with the first game.
And now to
It was
test
so
my
frustrating having to, like, quickly write
theory.
things
No
down.
puzzle unsolved.
It took me way too long to notice the pegs on the sides.
Honey, I was counting with them. I thought you immediately. I thought when you said you see how to solve it. I thought when you said you see how to solve it, you were referring to me counting with the pegs.
I didn't even notice you were
Oh
counting
my
the pegs.
god.
Yeah, 6-4 does simplify, but
Ah, so that's how you do it. You've got.
honey, you did not
I'm sorry,
finish the line.
I did not mean to.
Now, as to that girl you were talking about, she's probably on the observation deck behind me.
Got a glass part. Let's go into the room to the next.
Great.
Oh yeah, that's Granny Reedleton. She heeft no puzzle on. Double check these for hinted coin. I'm very annoyed that I got spoiled for this game accidentally. Because I was really looking forward to finding out what's going on this train. Oh, wait. Hello, Flora. Did you dye your hair?
No, she's just preparing a thing.
Oh, it looked like hair in the...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Flora, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone.
Oh, that's right. The American version has different voice actors. Why doesn't... Like, Flora's English.
Professor?
Why does she not have an accent?
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
Yep.
I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna take a quick double check if. Well, I mean, I guess I can't really, because I'd have to
What?
like track down. So the for some reason the UK and the US have entirely different voice actors for a couple of the characters. Not every character. Luke has a different voice actor in the English version who is generally considered to be better.
This is
And-
the American version.
Yeah, this is the American version. Let me double check if Flora has different voice actors. Yeah, so she's voiced by Lonnie Manella. I'm assuming she's voiced by Lonnie Manella in the English version because Lonnie Manella is also the actress who voices Luke. Yes. She's also recorded Flora Reinhold and Emmy Altava. But in the American version, no. She's just... No, okay, no. Lonnie Manella just voices her in all of the games and all of the versions. The other voice actress voice acts her in one of the anime adaptations. So why? Which is even more confusing because Lonnie Manella only voices Luke in the UK. No,
Oh.
Lonnie Manella is the American one. Maria Darling is the UK one.
That's weird.
I don't.
Oh, he's the dog we
don't
saw
get it.
earlier.
I don't get it. Why did they change voice actors? Nobody knows. Because they also kind of like swap between which other voice actors they use in the external media.
The dog.
Quickly, grab him.
Well, I'll be. Tom wasn't a boy at all. We already deduced this.
Oh, you're right, you are, Luke. Now let's get him back to his owner.
You were voicing Flora.
I was voicing Flora? Okay. Oh, I suppose I'll just be going now.
Don't be ridiculous. Come along now.
Flora is now traveling with you. The top screen shows her walking with you. I do love all of the tiny... Oh, it
my
shows
God!
the dog!
Look at Tom. Look at Tom.
This game, I really like Layton. Like, even if you're not a big puzzle game fan, Layton has really good writing, even when it's goofy. And all of the characters are just good. Oh, thank heavens, you're all right. I missed my sweet little Tommy boy. I've missed you so.
This is Tom. We were under the impression that we were searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut.
How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some common street mongrel?
Lost dogs are no matter for Scotland Yard. Next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton, we got real cases to solve.
You got it, Inspector. That is not the voice that I was doing for Barton, and it's not a voice I intend to continue doing for Barton. But it looks like a... The voice fits how he looks.
Honey,
What?
You're lying.
I know, I was just talking about the Barton thing. Don't you walk away from me! I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners! Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. Where did my little Tommykins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and been holding him for ransom.
Perhaps we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps.
Good idea, my boy.
I do believe a reward is in offer. Here, I know it's quite generous, but I insist. We've got a new hamster toy!
Yes!
I hear we'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone.
How much longer until we get there, Professor?
I'm not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make the time pass faster. Let's rest while we wait.
Wow!
We
actually solved the mystery before the
really
final
early.
chapter.
Wow. We solved, like... I do like that you're solving things as you go, instead of everything being solved
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah, that is actually kind of nice.
Oh. Dropstone story arc is TC's second favorite part of the game. That's good. I like
Okay.
Layton, and I also do like that they're using the train... Instead of just having us confined on the train the whole game, they're having the train stop in places for us to explore.
That is cool. Does she have a puzzle? Oh yeah, how does the house work?
Your adorable
Hamster.
hamster... Oh, wait. Is attracted to this adorable little house when it's within 3 spaces of him, but he always ignores it and heads towards a nearby apple if the choice exists. So we
Okay,
can't
so-
have...
House isn't a priority over Apple.
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
The voice!
We can do 6 spaces now, pretty much.
Yes.
We can't get the goal of 8 yet. You just completely destroyed the house.
Chunkworth! I forgot his name was... I forgot we named him Chunkworth!
It's a great name.
No, she hath no puzzle. You know, on the one hand, I'm glad you gave us a hamster toy. On the other hand, you are vastly overstating your generosity, lady.
Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time?
Well, until I found that little dog, I'd just been relaxing in my room.
Really? You got your own room?
Sure I do. It's the middle one in the 3rd car.
Wow! Wow! You do know that's the room right next to ours, don't you?
You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty.
Yes, Layton, they really are.
My word! Why has the train stopped?
What's going on?
Samuel, you dolt, what did you do this time?
That wasn't his voice, but I don't remember it.
That was that was closer to Sammy's voice.
Hey, but... I've also
Hey,
forgot
boss
Sammy's...
man. Oh,
Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a down train, like, just sitting on the track. Until we can move that thing out of our way, we're not going anywhere, man. Oh, he's supposed to be a hippie.
Then let's get the old rear in gear and move it now. I won't have your laziness tarnishing the momentary brand.
Let's see. But I'm just the MC. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, you know, gear-headed to handle this? Besides, the train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it?
I will not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just tone it down a notch, Uncle.
Uncle! I might be your uncle, but I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such.
Alright, okay, alright, sure. Whatever you say, Mr. President.
Talk to Beluga.
Okay, but
Might
there
have
might be
holes.
hinted coin in the puzzle. Hinted coin.
Oh.
Bah! Too nice to that indolent, scruffy nephew of mine. All the louse does is complain.
Maybe if you weren't
That's what you're doing, dude.
mean to him.
You're the one complaining.
What seems to be the problem here? Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this giganto freight train parked on the track, and it's blocking our way. Clearing the track is gonna take some time, so just sit back with something fizzy and wait.
I see. Can I lend you a hand?
Puzzle?
For real? Aw, yeah, that'd be way helpful. You think you can find a way to move the train block in the track so we can, like, get a move on? You were Hank.
Step aside now. We're not going anywhere until that train moves off the track. Till we get this car out of the way, the Military Express isn't going anywhere. It's gonna be a sliding block puzzle, isn't it?
It probably is. No.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. It basically is, actually. Okay.
One at a time and make sure they're numbers.
Yeah, just move the 4 train car down, yeah. There's space for 2 of them, it looks like, yep. Then move the 2 on the bottom right to the top left. Oh, we need, and then make sure the numbers are in the right order, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Move the 4 out of the... Oh wait, yeah, swap the 2 and the 3. Or no, swap the 2 and the 1. Right, yeah. And now you can move the 4 down and the 1 to the left.
Yes.
And now you have to swap the 2 and the 3 at some point.
Yeah.
And now to test my theory.
Good morning, Nix.
And there we have it.
I will say we've been like actually getting stuck. We've actually been having problems with puzzles a lot more than in the last game. I am
feel
liking
like
the slight.
some of the problems.
Some of them
been
have
stupid.
been a little bullshit, but others were good. Remember this
I mean,
puzzle
I'm
well.
sure there's gonna be harder versions of the same puzzle later, because
Yeah,
that was definitely
Layton
a very
loves to
basic.
do
That was
that.
definitely a very basic version of like the trains getting past each other puzzle.
Hopefully we should be able to continue our journey now. You.
Yep, I reckon we're good here. Give me just a sec. We'll be up and running again.
I was hoping it'd let me take a look around for a sec, but okay.
What?
I was hoping it'd let me take a look around for a sec because there may have been hinted coins there.
We're finally moving again.
It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone.
I wonder if we'll find any useful information there.
I hope so.
Got a round part. Oh, it's the shutter.
Yeah.
Luke's big dinner. Alright, we'll start this chapter We'll watch the cinematic. We'll do the puzzle that we missed, and then I think call it.
Mm-hmm.
Anniversary of Dropstone, which means it would have been founded just before or just after World War One.
You need to click on it.
I know I do. Because the Layton games canonically take place in the 60s. That sudden stop back there did a number on our brakes, so we're stopping here for repairs. We got at least 3 hours till we're ready to roll, so why don't you catch the local sights?
Capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village?
Oh, can we not go back onto the train? I'm sure this has like important information, but I wanted to go back and talk to Granny Riddleton, but
It's a little lame.
Did not mean Posel, but okay, Posel.
Look at this poster of a train, Professor.
Yes, it's quite lovely, Luke. Oh, there's something quite odd about this picture.
Huh? What do you mean, Professor?
So Dropstone could have been an old POW camp. No, not in World War One. Train stations are an especially good place for dramatic farewells, aren't they? Below is a picture of a man and a woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this picture is a single unrealistic detail. Find and circle that area. Whoa, boy.
So it's like snowing or something, right?
It's snowing. I can see the moon out.
So it's nighttime, so it makes sense with the lights on. There's a dog.
There's a woman walking away. There's... I can't tell what that is.
Some kind of... Yeah, I don't know what that is. But like a bellhop or something carrying a...
And it looks like the moon is shining through clouds, so that's not the inconsistent detail. He's carrying...
The train doesn't have wheels.
Platforms are raised.
Oh.
Platforms are raised above wheels.
What's the thing to the top right of the lady?
Top right of the lady? This thing?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
I don't know,
I don't know what it is. There's a dog. What is that thing? What is that? I don't know what that is.
Is that... No, I don't think that's a... Wait, is that a scooter?
What?
I think it's a scooter or something. No, I cannot tell. There's that luggage.
Which way is the train? Can we tell which way the train is facing? Not really.
No.
Also, I hit restart. Get rid of that. Yeah.
Oh.
You see, the really unusual area is the man's hair.
Have a good night, Nix.
Huh. It is snowing. It does look like snow, right?
I think so. Or rain.
Is it like... Is the lady wearing a hat?
I think so?
What the fuck? There's not a ton going on here. How are we missing it?
Is it? No. That's just DS
Oh,
pixelated.
okay, that thing we can't tell what it is. That's definitely like a kid wearing a backpack.
Is it?
That's definitely a backpack.
Hmm. Yeah, Code thinks it's the giant backpack the size of a small person. I... I can't tell. Oh. Oh!
What?
It's... her scarf. Oh,
What
come
about
on.
it?
There's no wind. There's either wind or no wind. Because her scarf is staying perfectly still.
Oh.
The snow, it doesn't seem to be. It's not letting me circle. It's not letting me circle this, though.
Maybe circle the other ladies? Or her dress?
Maybe I have to circle the whole thing. Okay, I have to
The
circle.
hat. No. The
It's
hat's
not
not
pointing at the
unusual.
hat. It's pointing at the circle. Oh, that didn't close the circle, so... Oh, come on. I'm gonna circle her.
You didn't. It was not
did.
pointing at her,
It was
honey.
pointing at her.
It was pointing at the little thing at the top.
No, it
Looks
like I
wasn't, because that wasn't even moderately circled.
It wasn't, but it was pointing at that.
That's not... Right, I'm gonna try circling her then.
It's pointing at her hat.
It's
but
just
sure,
pointing at
whatever.
her in general.
Here goes.
No?
Well, I'm
Okay.
stumped.
Think hard about the clues we've been given and why.
Train stations are an especially good place for dramatic farewells, aren't they? Below is a picture of a man and a woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this picture is a single unrealistic detail. Find and circle that unusual area. It is nighttime. The lights are on.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
I looked up the solution.
Is it obvious?
No, it's ridiculous. Well, it is in fact. It is not even related to anything we've been looking at. I'm gonna... Holy fuck, it's actually really good though.
Oh no. What? It's not related to anything we've been looking at?
No. Okay. I'm trying to think of a way to give you a hint without telling you. The
Okay,
hints are
wait.
great.
Why don't you circle it? Just circle the answer and let me try to figure out what it is.
The first hint is there's nothing wrong with the dog.
Is it just that the window's staying up and nothing's holding it?
No, he's holding it.
He...
Look at the other window.
Oh my god.
It's too big.
Yeah.
That's so good, though.
Leave it to me.
I think that deserves to be more picker
Piece
rats.
of cake.
But that's like an actually really good puzzle. And this also absolutely works as just some oversight that someone put into an advertising photo that Layton happened to notice and turned into a puzzle, which is what it's supposed to be. That's really cool.
Oh, right there. That was the odd section.
Yeah, that was a really good puzzle. I wish I hadn't spoiled it for myself and I'd just used hint coins instead. But that was good.
What were the hint coins?
The hints are, there's nothing wrong with the dog.
Nothing wrong with the dog.
2, the moon hanging in the sky and the lamppost are fine as is. Oh, and don't bother searching the man in the background of the picture either. And 3, the detail you're searching for has to do with the train car. Once you've spotted it, you're sure to shout, "There's no way you could move it like that."
So yeah, the shutter like goes there. How should it be rotated though?
I don't know.
I don't know how cameras work.
Neither do I really. Yeah, I don't really know. Those are the 2 that we know go in there at roughly. So, gonna save. That is a really good puzzle. I wish I hadn't cheated. Anyway, I think that is it for us tonight. Thank you all for joining us and hanging out while we played, but we have been going for like 2 hours and it is 2:30 in the morning.
Be gay, do crime.
Agreed. Have a good night, everyone.